Well, we got our reload, but first we got to deliver our load. So let's get this delivered, and then we got some trucking. Well, we're in the dock. We need to get unloaded, so let's get this done. And I got my dispatch, so I have to go about 40 miles south of here, pick it up, head back to South Dakota, because we're gonna have a busy day on Wednesday. Last time I was here, they had me out like 5 minutes after my appointment time. I don't think today's gonna be that day. The last time I was here, they were really slammed, so they were just needing doors quick. But not gonna happen today, I don't think. But hopefully we can be out of here in a timely manner, because I got a long night. So we're empty. Got to go back and check the back. Yep, she's empty. So now we have to get these axles slid and get out of here. We got a ways to go. Well, we made it here. Yeah. I've got to drop that trailer and pick up that trailer. This place is always a tight mess, so once I get dropped here, you got to be careful where you walk. I picked up a whole colony of ants one time into the truck. Months later, I've still got bruises. Oh, they bit the crap out of me. So, I've got to pick up that trailer, and then I've got to go up and get my paperwork. It's in the mailbox, and we'll be good to go. Got the load picked up, but there's some kind of idiocy going on. Yeah, nobody knows what's going on. So I guess I'm just kind of stuck. And it's a 102. Well, that's apparently what a moron looks like. Seeing that a lot more these days. So hopefully he moves. We can get up there, get our stuff, and we can get rolling again. And we're going to try to be back up to Willow Springs, Missouri tonight, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, we've got the computer work done, and made sure everything's on the appropriate screen. Like I said before, doesn't matter what's on your head screen, wherever your log sheet is, that's what they want to see. Is the right trailer there? Yes, it is. All right, we're good. So, due to moronic activity beyond my control, I ended up getting a half-hour break here. And I'm also gonna get stuck at some road construction. I got stuck at a little road construction coming in, and it's literally right at the edge of town, so I'm gonna have to suffer that, but it should be all right. I don't like coming here too often. Boy, this gets dusty up here. It's really dusty up here. So, yeah. Come on, moron. So we'll get out of here and start heading towards South Dakota. What a lot of people don't realize about this area is there's more than just furniture down here. They have huge sweet potato farms, and there's a lot of produce that comes down here from Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia area. So it's kind of neat to come down here and see what goes on. So I get a kick out of it. They ended up designating a truck bypass through the town, into and around the town of Houston, Mississippi, because about a year ago, last winter, they had an ice storm down here, which was really rare. And of course, you know, you get the cheapest people you can to lay asphalt. Well, they didn't prep the road properly, so it froze, and it literally just, you couldn't do more than 8 miles an hour down the main drag into town. It literally was destroyed. So they ended up making us all go around the bypass, which is where we should be anyways. But road construction is not a real thing in Mississippi a lot of times. So if everything goes well, we should hit Memphis tonight about 6 o'clock. So hopefully roads will be cleared up enough, and we can blow right through there, because I'd like to be parked by 10 tonight. Well, we all have our dreams. I must have just barely missed the pilot car. Either that, well, maybe. But I sat in this on the way in, and it wasn't more than about 3 or 4 minutes, so find out. 4 minutes. We'll see you in Memphis. Well, I had to stop. We need to wash the windows. I may have exterminated every species of bug in northern Arkansas. It just sounds like rain hitting your window. So let me get this washed and we'll get back on the road. Yeah, they're pretty thick tonight. It's like that all over the front. So, yep. Thankfully, they had a water hose, and that really helped. Oh, so let's get back up in here. Not bad. It'll last 10 miles. Cleaned up really nice, but we have to go across the river, and that's part of why it's so bad. Just right over there is this Black River there. The humidity's off the hook, so once we get on the other side of the mountains, it'll be a little better once you get over there towards Missouri and away from the river over here. But the bugs are thick. I could see them just swirling around, so let's get going and let's get out of here. So we got shut down tonight in we're north of Mammoth Springs, Arkansas, in the Missouri side. North of Thayer. I can't say the name of this town. But what I do know is this bus has been sitting here for years. The sign doesn't work and traffic is still traveling as usual. That's new. Well, according to this, I have 622 miles to do tomorrow, which is fine. That shouldn't be a problem. All I care about is being through Kansas City before rush hour. That's not gonna be a problem either. So I guess we'll catch you guys in the morning. So it's the next morning. We're here waiting for the clock to tick. But I check over the trailer one more time real quick. The place we picked this up is notorious for destroying trailers. I wish I could have got this on film. I watched, it was all their own company trailers. Thankfully, I watched, sure I'm not stepping in poison ivy here. The shag driver tried to back into a spot, hit the trailer to the left of him, pulled up, hit the trailer to the right of him, and he just pinballed it all the way in like that. It was quite amusing. These tires have about had it. They're getting replaced tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be dropping some real coin on the truck. We're going to be putting new tires on it. APU service, truck service. Probably going to have them slam a set of shocks on it. And a new seat. The seat. It's time. The seat's shut. Got a few minutes here. I guess I'll wash the window. Was sitting here throwing my trash away and saw something funny. They brought the wrong pump. This is a Canadian pump. Everything's in French and English. It says gallons on the other one. It's all rigged up for standard units. They just put the wrong stickers on it. I find it kind of humorous. The bugs from last night were serious though. The yellow kind of hides it, but good grief, man. They're just thick. Thick. This truck's a bug catching SOB. I tell you, I was going to go in and get my coffee this morning, but the coffee in here I remembered was atrocious. I took one look at it and realized it wasn't, nothing had changed. So got to wait for the clock to tick and we'll be off. Well, that happened. So I recorded for 1:36 at the very last minute, and it didn't give it to me until I got almost to 10 hours and 1 minute, which means they're doing it by the second. So it could have been, yeah. Anyhow, it's time to go. So we're finally rolling. See if I can get out of here without too much angst. So the plan right now is to get out of here and get up to Willow Springs to the Loves, and we're gonna get fuel there, get cleaned up, and then we'll try to make it through Kansas City before it gets too late. We shouldn't have a problem with that. It's 8 in the morning right now, and we'll be up there by noon, I think. So let's get up to Willow Springs and continue the adventure there. So we got our fuel, got our coffee, got a shower. So doing pretty good here. It's about 9:45. So I should be in Kansas City around noon, 1 o'clock. So I think we're good. So we made it to St. Joseph, Missouri. It's the exciting mecca that it is. But if I was spending the night, I'd be across the highway because there's a Waffle House. But there is a really good Mexican joint on the bottom of the hill. So it is a struggle. So we're gonna go get some lunch, do our half-hour break, and get going again. Got about 3.5, 4 hours. So yeah, about 4 hours, and we should be where we need to be by about 7 tonight. So let's go. So I went in, grabbed some lunch. This place is a clown show. So let's get out of here. Gotta sit here and do a quick tire check. Got a pretty sweet old extended frame cab over next to me. I like that. So yeah, let's go. That one moment when you're trying to get out and nobody will. They all come all at once. Can I leave now? Okay. It's a guy walking his dog, and then apparently the rest of his extended family. So we get up here, we get unloaded. We made it through Kansas City really well. Traffic moved a lot better than I thought it was going to. The idea was to get through there before, basically before 2 o'clock. Usually 3 o'clock is the extreme latest. You want to be on your way out by 3 o'clock. But, you know, 2 o'clock is better to aim. This is where like a split sleeper I talk about will actually help. Because if I would have gotten a little closer last night, I actually could have made it through. And if I knew I was going to hit rush hour, I would have just done a split left earlier, got to the north side, and then gone ahead and just did the rest of the break on the other side of town. So come on, dickhead. Guy's sitting there stopping to look both ways when everybody else has to stop but him. Anyhow, yeah. So we're gonna get up through Council Bluffs, and it's about, like I said, it's about 4.5 hours to where I gotta go. So we're gonna get going, and boy, this is just kind of a stress factory here today. All right, we're back on the road. Up there and wanting to get the truck fixed and all that, but what I'm really looking forward to is getting the hood fixed. It's been what, about 3-4 weeks now, and I'm waiting on the hood. Honestly, there's a loaner hood, and you just kind of have to get in line and wait for it. Once a loaner hood gets back, it gets on the truck. This hood goes in, it gets completely redone, and then once it's done, take a week and a half to go back up. So hopefully about 2 weeks after that, I should have my hood back. But with the last truck, when I had to replace the hood on the red truck, the reason we just went ahead and replaced the whole hood was they were going to pay for a whole hood. I'm not even gonna lie, and the price difference between that and having the old hood repaired was so moot that I just figured it was going to be a real time saver to have them completely rebuild the hood off the truck. So instead of having the truck down for a week or two, I could actually have the truck down for 4 hours. And so that's what we did, and that eventually worked out. I did a whole video about that. That was an awful repair. Me and those guys had unkind words, but got the truck fixed. So let's get through. So we made it. I'm gonna get out here and drop the paperwork off in the box. Dude, I honestly wish all deliveries were this easy. Well, that thing's rough. The old shag truck. It's like stucco bathtub rough. But it really doesn't leave the complex, so I guess that's fine. So, we made it up here to South Dakota. Got the load dropped off. Got the paperwork turned in. Got to go back about 40 miles south to the shop. It was either go 40 miles north to the shop or go 40 miles south to the shop. and I'll have a better chance of getting everything I need done to the south. So we had a pretty good day today. We crossed, good grief, we crossed quite a number of states: Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, and South Dakota. And we did Missouri, Iowa, and South Dakota today. Not bad. These are the kind of loads I like, and not a whole lot to this video, I mean, but just a drive. I mean, these are the loads I like. These are the loads that they may not pay the best on paper, but they have the fastest turnaround, and you can really do well. I've talked about what people consider garbage freight and what they don't, and I make a lot of money hauling a lot of things that people think doesn't pay enough. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't do the rock bottom garbage broker BS. No, I still charge good money, but I still make good money. But this is just one of those loads that was a lot of fun, and I thought it might be interesting. So, like I said, I'm going to head to the shop, and we're going to get some maintenance done, and just see where we go from there. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You guys be safe, and we'll see you next video.